Welcome to a terrific Tuesday on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. I'm Tyler Glen, and welcome into the Beach House Beach Bunker. So how fast is too fast? 120 kilometers an hour. Raising the speed limit. 120K. Do you do that thing where you kind of push the limits a little bit, maybe go 5, 10 over, maybe 5 over? That'd be 125. We'll tell you what province is doing that coming up. Also coming up on the show today, supersized sinkhole. Holy cow, take a look at this. Brandon has some serious pothole issues, but Winnipeg had a sinkhole so big. Did you see the lady that fell in? They needed emergency crews to get her out of the sinkhole. It was pretty dramatic stuff. Reminded me of little Lanny in the well back in the 80s. Remember that? Oh, my God. We have got some incredibly sad news to share today. I don't even know how to approach this. This could be the saddest news that we have ever shared on the show about food and fun places and mayhem. MGM Properties in Las Vegas are going to shut their buffets down. Oh, I don't know what's happening. What's happening to our beloved Las Vegas? The buffets, they're disappearing. What is happening? I know food's expensive, but come on, it's one of the only things that was really fun about Las Vegas, even though they cost $100 now. Yesterday, we were talking about 90s nostalgia and how we would like to have some sitcoms come back. Well, it was almost like somebody was listening to the show yesterday because Big Bang Theory is getting a spin-off. And we're going to run it by you because it's kind of one of the more obscure characters in Big Bang Theory. And you're like, okay, maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. Hey, listen, I wanted more 90s humor to come back, and we'll see if that's in the cards. Let's take a look outside this morning and see how things are shaping up weather-wise. Oh, look at that beautiful sunshine. Oh, beautiful Smile cookies. I got my Smile cookie shirt on today, by the way. You can take a look at this. Smile cookies. Oh, and then big Tim Hortons. Big. I'll move my belly. Big Smile cookies. Thank you to Rhonda and Mackenzie and Brad and Greg and the crew over at Tim Hortons for a fun day yesterday. I'll have more on that coming up in just a bit. First, Let's get outside and look at this beautiful sunshine. We had a pretty average day yesterday, actually slightly below average temperature-wise. It'll be cool again today. That wind was cold. Whee! And when we were decorating cookies just to get from my car to the Tim's, I was running, thinking, man, it's going to S-N-O-W. I don't even want to say the words anymore. But we'll see a high of maybe 8 degrees. Still struggling to hit normal midweek. At least we've got some sunshine there. 9 for Wednesday and Thursday. Then finally at the end of the week, just in time for the weekend, 13, and we'll hit 17 for the weekend, which is our first above normal day in probably, well over a week, possibly closer to 2 weeks. Right now we're at minus 2 degrees. As we start a terrific Tuesday together, welcome aboard. Hey, hope you had a great Monday. Hey, hope you had a great Monday. Let's get into it. Let's check things out, see how everybody is doing, how you survived day one of our last few days of April. It is, what day is it today? Superhero Day. Asking you if you could have one superhero, superhuman talent for the rest of your life. I know which Sunseekers would want to have X-ray vision. You guys are sick. Come on, everybody wants super strength. Or to fly. To fly would be great. You wouldn't have to be on an airplane anymore. You'd just be like, yeah, I'm going to Vancouver to get some sushi. I'll be right back. Off I go. Yeah, I think I'd want the flying. And then I'd travel, boy. And then, I could make money, too. I could get a belt, like one of those carpenter's belts, and put, like, Amazon packages in my belt so that as I'm flying, I could be, there's the guy that's got the weird belt. He's the weirdest superhero ever. He looks like a carpenter, but he's got parcels on his belt instead of tools. And then I could charge people and make money. And that's how I would pay for my exorbitant meals when I'm flying around the world. I got it all figured out, so let's make it happen. Superhero Day. Happy Superhero Day. All right, we're on all platforms to start the show. We're on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, X, pretty much everywhere. As traditional media continues its decline, its descent into destruction, the digital superheroes of the world will take over until the government says, shut up. You guys shut up and say what you got to listen to us now. That's when we'll be Kaputskis. But we're all over the place to start, and we'll go to Twitch for hour 2 of the show. It's exclusively on Twitch. You can also lurk in on the website at tylerglenshow.com, but you can't comment there, okay? So we'd like to have you comment because, like to have you say hello, give us a wave, stuff like that. As we get into it. So at this part of the show, just as they did in the old TV show Romper Room once upon a time, I see you. Happy birthday to you, Cindy Lou Who. We'd like to say good morning to everybody, including Tosh, who I got to see yesterday at Tim Hortons on 18th as I was decorating cookies. She was supervising. Polar Bear 2, our first 2 in this morning. Derek was here too. Everybody in on Twitch so far. We've got Gus, Leo, Claude, and Paul in on TikTok this morning. We've got Richard over on Facebook with Janine and Zumba Bernice. Janine's on Facebook with Richard, and Zumba Bernice is on Twitch. We have got Stephen, Ross, Mallory, and Mandy back again on TikTok. Steve Wavy is here, too. I'm going to give a wave to Steve Wavy. Jordan is here, too, on TikTok. Ron is over on X. Loretta's here on Facebook. Cindy is here on Twitch. Andrew's over on Facebook. Quentin and Nick, almost called Adam. Nick, I almost called Nick Adam. I get that all the time. Hey, Glenn. No, well, it's my grandpa. Tyler Glen. It is Nick Adams. And Q is here, too, on Twitch. Good morning, guys. KD4380 as well. It's good to see you. Welcome aboard. Angie's here on Facebook. Good morning. Today won't be bad if no snow. Well, there's snow on the ground, but no snow in the forecast. Knock on wood. The April, you know what? When the calendar flips over on Friday, no one is going to be happier than this guy. See you later, April. Thanks for nothing. Really. Thanks for a whole lot of nothing. No Jets in the playoffs. No weak Kings in the playoffs. Crappy weather. Bring on May. let's get May going. Let's get some CFL football players out there. Let's get some baseball rocking and rolling. Michelle is here. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Tyler and friends. Rachel Zarn is here on Facebook as well. Super Package Man. Super Package Man. Susan and Braden are over on TikTok. Hi, Braden. Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday, Braden. Trev Webb is here, too. Trev is over on Twitch. Scarlett's here on Facebook. You enjoy the day, too. It's going to be sunny, but there's still no heat. Can someone just reach over to Mother Nature's knob, Mother Nature's thermostat knob, and turn it up? Hoy. Now, all I can think is that maybe we're banking this. Listen, 2 weeks from Friday is May long weekend. 2 weeks from Friday. And we still got snow in the ground. In fact, I was watching yesterday. They have 90 centimeters of snow up in the Lynn Lake area of Manitoba. Now, that's extreme north. But, damn, Thompson still has 40 centimeters of snow on the ground. And why do we care? Because those north winds blow over the snow, and then it's cold for us. Can you hurry up and melt that stuff? Hey, oh, Bev is here. Hi, Bev. Tosh is into her GTs already. We're still doing our good mornings, Tosh. One thing at a time. Hang tight. She is excited. She was excited. She's always excited. Samantha's here on TikTok, and so is Barry and Damien over on TikTok. Hello, Damien. Welcome to a Tuesday. Welcome to a terrific Tuesday. Oh, yes. And going to talk pens as well. Which pen would you use the rest of your life? Did you see that little post? It's getting lots of reaction this morning. Why do pens go missing? What happens to pens? Do pens, sounds like I'm saying depends is in the diaper, but no, it's, do pens just go the way of the opposite of like the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus? It's just like 1 minute you're swimming in pens, you've got 3 or 4 pens, and then the next they're all gone. They just walk out the door. Probably a good promo item to have. Got to get some Tyler Glen Show pens. They always go missing. It's crazy. But thanks, Nick. Trev says, just came back from Saskatoon. It was like a blizzard. What? You don't have any pictures of that, do you? Oh, I actually, no, second guess that. If you don't, that's okay. I really don't want to see that. Oh, those poor people in Saskatchewan. Thanks for letting us know. From the Department of It Could Always Be Worse. Because they really got hit. Excuse me. They really got hit the last go-around. Yeah. They got snow over there, says Trevor. Oh, I bet. It's melting fast, though. You know what? I haven't pulled up the snowpack map in a while. Let's take a look there. Ooh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, we moved up 1 degree. We're at -1 now. Oh, jeez. Look at northern Saskatchewan. Oh, my God. And if northern Manitoba is cut off there, that radar for snowpack doesn't go over a certain level, so you can't really see northern Manitoba there, but northern Saskatchewan tells the tale. Look at the dark, dark blue. That's a lot of snow, man. That's a lot of snow, man. Oh, boy. Well, like I say, I joke that we get our 2 days or 2 weeks of summer and then we're back to Winterville. That's how it works in this part of the world. That's why we love it. That's why we love it. Renee Dedeli is here to say good morning on Facebook. Hello, Renee Dedeli. Nice to see you. Nancy's over on TikTok. Hi, Nancy. Suzanne. Jeremy as well on TikTok. Jody's over on Facebook. Quentin says, I order my pens and I only use blue ink. Has to be blue. I like black. Black, I'm not sure why, but I like how it looks. It's just nice and punchy. And I like those pens that have although this one's blue, so but I like the ones that have like the finger things. I don't know what they call those. The finger rubbers. They just feel nice on your, Because it's hard to write. We are all typing nowadays. It's all digital. Our thumbs are just, my thumb. Thumb cramp. And typing and thumb. And I have to write. In my birthday cards, like all my thank you cards, birthday cards, I often have to do them twice. I usually buy 2 sets of cards because the first card is practice. I write like a pharmacist. You can't understand. It's like, oh, this is so nice. Tyler gave us a card. Let's open it up. Oh, it says, bad boy? I can't read this. I can't. So I had to do a practice one, and then I do the real one. And I don't know, there's something in my brain. It's ADD or something. It's just like I want to get through, sign the card. And I could put the card on the counter and come back in a week and go, what the hell was this card for? I can't even read my own writing. It's awful. I'm assuming the Tyler Glen show pans will be like the ones where you turn it upside down and the lady's clothes come off or something like that. Oh, Nick, that'd be terrible. That would be unacceptable. That would be for those women listening to the show and are offended right now, that was Nick Adams' idea. And I could not disagree more. Cindy says our friends in Swan River had a lot of snow. Now grass peaking. No grass peaking out there yet. I heard that. Water, everywhere water. Tracy says blue ink too. Tosh loves blue ink. Tosh says grips. Black is legal color. Oh, that's probably why I like it. I like to be all in the up and up on the legal. Okay, I'm distracted here. We got to get to good thing. Tosh is waiting to talk about the celebrity that she met yesterday. Was it Tom Cruise? Was it Brad Pitt? Was it Timothy Chalamet? What if you could take all of those people and wrap them into one celebrity? What if Celine Dion? Yes, all in one celebrity that was available for public viewing and visiting and hugs and autographs. It was amazing. And you're going to want to see that as part of yesterday's good thing. Get them ready to go. We start with positivity every morning. Yesterday's good thing. First off, it is day 2 of the Smile Cookie campaign with our friends at Tim Hortons. And today, the partner, the match buyers, that means like basically for every cookie sold, these partners are buying as many cookies, like for staff, for customers. This time around, it is Christie's Office Plus. That is the Timmy's sponsor in Brandon.
Hey, I'm Riley Dave from Christie's Office Plus here in Brandon. We're proud to be Dave from Christie's Office Plus here in Brandon. We're proud to be supporters of the Tim Hortons campaign for Smile Cookie Week.
We're excited to be part of this year's Smile Cookie campaign. We believe in giving back to the communities we serve. A Smile Cookie is a chance to make a real difference right here in our community, and it is such a great reminder that small acts can make a big difference.
Being part of this campaign means a lot to us here at Christie's. It's a chance to give back and be part of something positive in the community. It feels good knowing we are helping make a difference, even in a small way, and bringing people together for a great cause. It's something we are really proud to be a part of. When the community supports us, it helps us do what we do, and we try to give the same support right back. It's all about working together and making things a little bit better for everyone. Be sure to visit your local Tim Hortons between April 27th and May 3rd to pick up your Smile Cookies.
From Christie's Office.
Okay, so I like how Riley was, they put Riley on. He's like, hi, I'm Riley Dave from Christie's Office Plus. And then it's the pretty girls in the office. That's like, get him off the camera. We need the pretty girls on the camera for the rest of this particular video. Maybe he just wanted it that way. Good marketing. So, hey, good morning to our friends at Christie's Office Plus. Good to see you. It's been a while. And a good morning to our friends at Tim Hortons. What a great day yesterday for Smile Cookie Day, decorating cookies. Here I am with Brad, getting her done yesterday. Decorating. So anytime you had a Smile Cookie, if you have a complaint, you can just email me, DM me. I decorated all of them across Manitoba. were decorated by yours truly. I spent the entire day. I did 450,516 cookies just all by myself. It was a pretty big feat. Now, if you liked your cookies and they were decorated well, that was Tim Hortons. If you don't like them and the smile is awkward or the eye falls off, that was Tyler. That's what happens when you get those folks in to decorate their cookies. Now, as you've heard, 100% of the proceeds from Smile Cookies going to Helping Hands Brandon Area Community Foundation. A special good morning to my friends Angela and Angie. Yes, they have two of them, and actually somebody at Tim's named Ange. So it was like, what's that show? Shoresy. Jim, and my friend Jim, except it was for the Anges. With three Angelas. Anyway, Brandon Area Community Foundation and Helping Hands of Brandon are the recipients of the funds in the city for the 6 locations. And Dauphin, it was Country Fest Community Cinema. In Neepawa, the Yellowhead Community Rec Center. In Verdon, Oak Lake Community School Playground, Moosomin Kids Sport, Whitewood, Moosomin Area. And again, they're $2 until May the 1st? No, May 3rd, sorry. Sunday, May the 3rd. With Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba. Only a couple of days left to get your Shell Gas gift card at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service and Certified Service Express today, tomorrow, and Thursday. You've got to get a multi-point inspection. So what you're going to want to do is make sure you ask for a multi-point inspection as part of any service at Murray GM at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And you will get the Shell Gas $20 gift card absolutely free. Please, may I have a multi-point inspection? I'd like some free gas. It's that easy. 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. You got just a couple days left. And you have to put your application in today, tomorrow, or Thursday with Sunrise Credit Union, who, by the way, were one of the partners for Smile Cookie Day yesterday. Thank you, Sunrise Credit Union. And the application is for the Building Communities Grant. That is a funding support for nonprofit groups, special projects in the area. You only have until end of day Thursday to get that application done. To find the application, easy to fill out form, go to their website at sunrisecu.mb.ca. All right, yesterday's good thing. Nick says, sent to pick my future family gifted me with this after his 12th night finale on Saturday. Well, I can't wait to see. What do you got? What do you got, Nick Adams, there? Oh, that's nice. That is, ooh. Take one. This is very nice. Very good. I like it. Like it a lot. Actor. Soon-to-be director, producer. Now, Tosh, so again, going back to the incredible celebrity that was part of how, you got Ryan Reynolds on one side, and then you got this guy who's just a slightly bigger celebrity on the other side. Of course, Tyler Glen, Tasha says. It was amazing. The fans came out. A special good morning to Gerald, to Terry, and to Tosh, just to name a few of the throngs that came out yesterday. I was crushed with, I was going to say lovers, but onlookers. I think they were just curious as to how many cookies I could wreck. How many cookies could I wreck? Well, and then Tosh is like, get the kids over there, get a picture. There they are, there they are. And Tosh picked up some cookies, too. Of course you did. That's the whole name of the game. That is fantastic. Thank you for dropping by, guys. It was great to meet you guys. Of course, I kid around, but it's always nice to say hello. And then they were off for some ice cream later in the day. And salmon. Oh, ice cream and salmon and cookies and all kinds of good stuff yesterday. Wow. Good morning, Joan Kerr. We're doing yesterday's good thing. What happened yesterday that was good? What happened yesterday that was good? We'd love to hear about it. It's also Superhero Day today. Patricia Ann, good morning over on Twitch. There's Rhonda. Rhonda's Tyler is a pro decorating those smile cookies. Oh, thank you. You're very kind. I did my best. They're very good and very delicious. Always as good as previous years. Always delicious, and the best taste of all is doing great in the community. And, I had a great visit with Angela at Helping Hands yesterday, and in all seriousness, the funds raised are going to be going to a great cause. I'll tell you, she was using words like desperate and emergency and Helping Hands. I'll tell you, they do great work in the community, and we have got some real challenges with regards to food supply and making sure that everybody gets enough food to eat. And so this is going to be really great. I know that in previous Smile Cookie campaigns, they have put on social media, hey, who should we make the donation to after all these Smile Cookies are sold through a campaign? And far and away, Helping Hands definitely stands out above many. Everybody obviously can use support, but at this time in our history, and it's not just Brandon, it's cities right across the country that are suffering with high food costs, food insecurity, I guess they call that. So I had a great visit with Angela, Ange, and Ange. The Anges. It was a great morning. And boy, did it go by fast. I'm like, what? It's almost noon. Holy cadoodles. The morning just melted away like the icing on a cookie. That's it. Tosh meeting the world's biggest celebrity. That is the only good thing. Oh, my gosh. I guess you know what we should do? Show more pictures of me and Tosh. I think unless you guys have some, Nick had his, two good things. You can tell we're approaching midweek. Holy cow, you guys, something good had to happen yesterday. Excuse me. Good morning, Joey. Oh, boy. Not much good happening. Lots of sad faces. Well, we'll turn that around. There's nothing that'll put a smile on your face like speeding down the highway. There is a province in this country that is going to up the speed limit potentially to 120 kilometers an hour, and I'm not joking. Is that too fast? 120? Can you imagine how fast could we get to Winnipeg if you were doing 120 kilometers an hour? That would make the trip, that would shave off about 10 minutes or so. We'll tell you where that's going on. And it's a pilot project, literally pilots. You'd be flying down the highway. We're going to talk a bit about that. Also, we got more thoughts on Michael Jackson. More people telling us about the Michael Jackson movie and what they thought of it. Bit of a complicated history, obviously, for Michael, but boy, is this movie huge right now. We're going to touch a bit on this and talk about the woman who fell in the sinkhole in Winnipeg. What is going on? What is happening? From potholes to sinkholes, it's crazy. It is crazy. Let's go to the beach. Thank you for your good thing, everybody. I appreciate it. At least we had a couple. Listen, if something happens to you today, and it doesn't have to be big, it could be small too, something good, make sure, you know what, there's going to be a big announcement today. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch have a financial update in Ottawa in Parliament. He's going to stand up and start cutting checks, I bet. And then you'll have good things for tomorrow. I know it. You'll be back here. You'll be like, I'm getting a check. We're all getting checks. Woo! I don't know that for sure. I don't cash those yet. Don't cash them. Oh, that's our Friday song. What are you doing? Are you drunk? What is happening here? Tyler, shame on you. Shame. That's the Friday song. I hope that's not good luck or bad luck. We just need any kind of luck. Okay, it's time for a beach break. We'll be back with more in just a bit. Sun is coming up. Let's see, live shot here. Oh, I love this place. This is where I'm going to be in my older years. This is the pier itself, Padre Island, Texas. Good morning, Texas. Quick beach break. We'll be back with more in just a bit. Good morning.
forward. Take one step forward. Take one step forward. Take one step forward. Cayendo en las asas, con su vida llenando. Y no me enteramos si no nos estamos volando. Y yo ya lo hagas, tú ya se va matando. ¿Quién es el bebido? Ya vivo la garra visolando. Como dice que vamos a dar que no reine. Come on, these sun seekers. Let's get up, be you. Take one step forward. Take one step forward. Take one step forward. Take one step forward. Cuando el mundo lluvia se lleva besando, quiero declarar que no me pido palabras y canto. Y yo ya la hora, siento que ya se pone pando. Quiero ser medida para ir para agarrar y sonando. Como dicen que clavamos a veces no rayos. Good morning, sun seekers. Let's get up, be you. Take one step forward. La 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 la. Take one step forward. La 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 la. Take one step forward. La 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 la. Take one step forward. La 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 la. La 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 la
Good morning, Sun Seekers of Padre Island, Texas. Live shot for Tuesday morning. Our beach break as we come back to southern Manitoba, where it is still cool, -1. It's that silly wind. Make it well, and it would be helpful if our temperatures could get close to normal for this time of year. At least we're seeing some sunshine, especially in the eastern side of the province. As we take a look at your forecast, -1 to start, and we should see a high of 8 today. We should be up around 14, 15 degrees, guys. Shorts and sandals now part of how we leave the house. Really, we should be in summer gear now. The summer switchover should be happening, and it will this weekend, because we'll get to 9 for Wednesday and Thursday, and then into the teens for the weekend. Hey, Laurie over on Facebook. Laurie tells me, talking about supporting Helping Hands through the Smile campaign, Smile Cookie campaign. It's so rewarding volunteering at Helping Hands 3 days a week for me. Were your ears ringing yesterday? Angela and I were talking about you, Laurie. I'm set to join the Army soon. The Hunger Army, the helping folks of Western Manitoba. They do great work there. Such great work. Hey, BM. Quentin says 120. Isn't Canada all about conserving fuel? We used to be. Janine says that it's 120 on the Coca-Cola in BC. What? I had no idea. In BC, okay, wait a second. Hang on a second. Isn't that like through the mountains? Like, aren't you like taking winding curves? Are you sure that's not 20 kilometers an hour, not 120? That's crazy. 120 kilometers an hour. Is that too fast? Should there be any speed limit at all? What is the perfect speed limit? Is 120 good?
The signs are up and the tarps are coming off this week. This stretch of Alberta's Highway 2 south of Edmonton and
Yeah,
Leduc,
Alberta, baby.
moving to 120 kilometers an hour.
Go.
A good idea? Bad idea?
Well, it's just going to make the speeding tickets less because everybody's doing $1.30 anyways.
Strong winds last week, giving a sneak preview. It's a pilot project to see how it goes. The transportation minister started surveying Albertans about the idea back in November.
Over 50,000 Albertans that participated.
120,
Almost,
holy cow.
70% of Albertans thought that rural divided highways should be.
I loved when
set at
they
120
moved to
because they are
110 in
designed
Manitoba
and
on the
engineered for
Trans-Canada.
But not everyone is on board
Uh-oh.
with this shift, including this former University of Calgary civil engineering professor.
Ah,
Is the
boo.
road designed for that much? in my opinion, many sections are not. Some sections aren't even good for 110, and there's at-grade intersections on number 2.
Okay, this guy's probably from Manitoba. Listen, you're confusing Alberta highways with Manitoba highways. Actually, in Manitoba, I think that's part of the strategy is we have potholes and we have speed bumps to keep people slow. We keep our highways in disrepair on purpose. It is for your safety. Bounce and bounce and bounce. I can't even get up to 100.
So John Morrell wrote a letter to the UCP outlining his concerns. But despite being a longtime party member, he says he didn't receive any response from the government.
It's kind of set speed limits by politics rather than by engineering.
But that's what people
Morrell
want.
says the most common rebuttal he gets to his concerns, unlimited speed highways like the Autobahn in Germany.
There.
But that's an unfair comparison, he points out.
Oh, come on, this guy. He's, you know what? Professor Party Pooper is who he is. That's, listen. And he's a senior. He's in no rush. He's got all the time in the world as a senior citizen. Listen. Yeah, so what do you think of this? Is 120 good? Should we change the Trans-Canada Highway? Listen, BC did the time change thing, then Alberta followed, and then Manitoba jumped on the bandwagon. Hey, Walk and Wob. Walk and Wob, I hope you're there. Walk and Wob. Manitoba's not going to do the time change now. They're seriously considering it after Alberta and BC because we followed them. So let's see if we can get the Trans-Canada Highway between Brandon and Winnipeg to 120. I think that'd be great.
They're out of a Cracker Jacks box.
Still, many drivers told City News they are okay with 120 kilometers as long as people slow down during bad weather or heavy traffic.
You have to drive according to the conditions.
Do you think people do that?
I think most people do.
This is Stan from Leduc. If you, in your mind, if I described Stan from Leduc, this is exactly how Stan in Leduc would look. He's proud to be a Canadian, 'cause at least I'm in a hat. A red hat like a lumberjack. I want to go real fast like that, 'cause I proudly stand up and speed away down the highway fast. 'Cause I live in Alberta, Canada, and it is a friggin' blast.
It only takes one to screw the whole system up.
Oh,
pouring rain, something's abruptly happening, then we basically just try to keep it minimal, think about our seniors, but as well as our children too, that could be.
Oh, think about our seniors. That's the professor. He just spewed off saying it's not a good idea. They got lots of time. Listen, we need, like they have a commuter's lane in California, have a senior citizens lane. Move them over to the far left. Let them go slower.
In the back of our vehicles.
The Transportation Ministry says the minister will be here on Wednesday morning at the way station just south of Leduc to kick off this pilot project.
With a race car. Yeah, the minister should show up with a race car and just like burn the tires. You know how most businesses, they cut the ribbon to signify that they're going to do something new. They're going to have these politicians show up in a red race car. Pump the engine, burn the tires. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So I have to get my calculator out. Brandon, Winnipeg, 200 kilometers. So if it's, let's say you push the limits, you're gonna shave 60 clicks off. Boy, I can't even do the math. This is where AI is handy. So I failed that part of math where it's like if a train is leaving the station at 10 a.m. and Barry is on the train at 9:30 a.m. and Cindy is coming from Saskatoon, at what point do they meet and where? Forget it, I failed. So basically, you're when they upped it to 110, it shaved 15 minutes off your trip to Winnipeg. If they upped it to 120, it could shave about half an hour. It could make Brandon to Winnipeg a 90-minute jaunt. I'm sure some are doing it in 90 minutes now. Hi, Megan, over on Facebook. Janine says, I'm serious. My husband was in his glory when we were in BC driving the Coca-Cola. I can't believe it. Like, of all the places where you would want to not drive 120, screaming around corners at the edge of cliffs in British Columbia. You know where they should have it, like no speed limit, is between Regina and Winnipeg. I will advocate, vote for Tyler, no speed limit between Regina and Winnipeg. In fact, it'd probably be Swift Current. It's so flat, if you stand on a phone book, you can see the back of your own head. It's so, it's so... This is where we need self-driving cars, for God's sake. It's boring. Now, in the wintertime, I know it's different. You're driving through the damn tundra. There's polar bears on the road. There's 7-foot snow drifts and so on and so forth. But in the summertime, where you're only hitting mosquitoes with your windshield the size of robins, there's not much else on the road. So open it up. No speed limit at all. No speed limit. No speed limit. If you could go as fast as you wanted into Winnipeg, just think how fast you could get to your $1.50 Costco hot dog. It would be such a short drive. BM says, so then if it's 120, then will people think they can go even faster? Well, I don't know about you, but when it's 110, I'll do 115. I go a little bit. So if they're going 120, will they go 125? Maybe 130, 125, 130. How fast you want to go? How fast you want to go? Cindy says, so after a few accidents, they'll put it back down? I don't know. It's Alberta. Yee-haw! I think let's go, Timmy. Let's go to Calgary. Patricia Ann says, I agree with that guy in that segment. Everyone is going $120 already. Well, and when I was doing 125 to Winnipeg last weekend, people were passing me. Yeah, like I wasn't moving. And it gives me joy. It gives me comfort to know, okay, listen, that guy's going to get a ticket long before I will. So go ahead, buddy. Then I up a 127, 120, or 117, 127. Thank you. Yeah, I'm on fire today. Full of sugar from cookies, small cookie, full of sugar and caffeine. Ooh, the brain is working good, baby. The brain is working good. Powered with Smile cookies and Tim Hortons coffee. The brain is just like firing on all cylinders. Holy cow. Quentin says, yet there are still semis in the ditch on straightaways between here and Winnipeg. Well, when roads are slippery. I don't think, do you see that a lot in the summertime? I can't say I do. Are you practicing your auction lingo? I am. Can you tell I'm a little bit nervous? I got to do a bird auction in May, and I'm not excited about that. I'm a little nervous. Thank you. Thank you for your encouragement and your love. Quinton says, throw your leg over a motorcycle and you'll see how dangerous the roads are. In a car, people feel indestructible. Well, you're the one on a bike. Don't get on a bike. Don't give me that sad sob story. You blew $50,000 on a bicycle with an engine on it, putting on your leather chaps like you're some kind of Harley Davidson South Dakota biker, and then you whine because you feel unsafe. Get your motor running. Have you not seen Easy Rider? That's why they're the toughest of the tough guys. Those real bikers don't want a speed limit either. And they don't want to wear helmets either. That's tough, I'll tell you. That your melon hits the pavement at 120, it'll be a watermelon city, I'll tell you right now. So are we pro 120? Do I have any support at all, you guys? Are you even awake? What's wrong with you? Is everybody just like dragging it? I think so. I think Ty is full of coffee and sugar, and he's annoying us this morning. He's talking fast. He's excited because his blood sugar is in triple digits. Woo! I think I'll just take it. I'll take it for what it's worth. I think we should go 120, and I'm going to write Wob Canoe today. I'm going to say, listen, for everything you ban, you have to give a new freedom. So if he's going to ban social media for kids under 16, then you have to give us 120 between Brandon and Winnipeg. That's a conditions that no negotiation. That's what has to happen. Loretta says, summer sure, winter no. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, winter's pretty nuts. Cindy says, I think it's too fast to be posted that high. Oh, it's because you drive through the park all the time. That road through the park is crazy. You're clipping along, and then all of a sudden, got to drop to 70 or 60 or 50 or 40 because there's wildlife. Listen, meat's expensive. If you hit a moose, you should be allowed to keep it. Fill the freezer. Janine says our highways need to have less holes to implement that speed. Also true. Yeah, I would agree. Which is probably why it'll never happen. Manitoba. Welcome to Manitoba. La, 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 la. Here we go. Hey, kids, we're going up there to Canada. We're going to go visit our friends in Manitoba, and we're going to hit the border, and holy crapahola, this is like driving on the moon. Not sure, but holy cow, our shotguns are going to... Do we get these shotguns in the country? Holy cow. Cindy says, shh, but I don't do 80 through the park. I think it's crazy. Anyway, think about kids driving. There's so many distracted drivers as it is. Oh, yeah, that's a whole other discussion for a whole other show. There should be ways to, and this will come, I'll be long, this show will be over. I might even be in the ground, but there will be ways to disable phones. You'll start your car and the phone will be disabled, or it will be activated through the dashboard so that is completely hands-free and mandatory. So if you absolutely need that text message or email or whatever, it will be read to you by your AI smart car, and otherwise you will not be able to pull out of the driveway. And I agree with that too. I think that's a good idea. I also think it's a good idea that you hit up Kuiper's Family Bakery and get yourself some treats, some hot dog and hamburger buns. Load up some garlic toast to go with that beautiful steak that you may have bought. I'll tell you, they have got a great selection of breads there too. Any bread you could ever want. The beautiful Brandon rye bread. Have you ever had Brandon rye bread? That is good stuff, man. Good stuff. They call us the Wheat City. How can you be in the Wheat City and not have Brandon rye bread? You're going to find it at Kuiper's Family Bakery in Brandon, along with beautiful assortment of sweet treats as well. And, of course, they have never changed the recipe. Decades of tradition. That's why people love them. At 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, next to Tasties. Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue. The Don't Pay a Cent event continues. It's an opportunity for you to go shopping without any money, and who doesn't want to do that? Pay nothing till 2028. No money down, not even the taxes or the fees. No monthly payments, 0% interest. Plus free local delivery on purchases of $7.99 or more before taxes. And we're talking 50% off recliners as the playoffs are in full swing now. You're watching hockey. This recliner sucks. They're half off at Leon's. Select sectionals. Save up to $2,000. They got 30% off outdoor patio furniture. Check out the flyer again at leons.ca. Skydancer Casino, looking for a fun water park for the kids, maybe a trampoline park. You're looking for a fun place for some games, some laughs with your friends. A getaway that is, it feels like it's far away, but like your car will go, no, it's not really that far. It's only 90 miles from Brandon. But yes, it is cross the border, so take your passport, take your swim trunks, and get ready for fun. Canadian at par, ask about the details on that. Some restrictions do apply. Ask at the Players Club, skydancercasino.com, and give them a follow on their social media channels too, on Facebook Twitter and Instagram, okay? This is some scary stuff, guys. We knew that AI was going to be coming for some jobs, but holy cadoodles. Rogers Communications is preparing to say farewell to half of their staff. Now, instead of coming in and saying, hey, let's just chop everything at the knees, we're going to tell everybody in the company, listen, we're going to give you a buyout package. They employ 25,000 people across the country, and half of their employees have been offered a buyout. This is the beginning of the AI revolution, ladies and gentlemen. This is some pretty wild stuff going on.
Nearly 25,000 people benefits from substantial federal protections in the telecommunications field, but they, alongside Bell and Telus, control over 80% of the telco business in Canada. But even then, Rogers has long said that that side of the business is less lucrative compared to other ventures, promising they would cut capital spending by roughly 30% this year, blaming government regulations. In a statement, Rogers told Global News they're taking steps to adjust their cost structure to reflect the current business environment. Markets have generally been pleased with Rogers' recent moves. Their stock's up 40% year over year.
Oh, did you get that? The stock's up 40%. You know what they need to do? Buy another arena. I think that's the problem. I think they need more sports arenas and they need more sports sponsorship. They don't have enough. Because when I put the Rogers Blue Jays broadcast on, Rogers Sportsnet, and then watch the commercial for Rogers Telecom and Rogers Cable, and then I watch the Rogers pregame show to see what is happening with the Rogers Blue Jays baseball team, and then the Rogers postgame show. They need more sports sponsorships.
And they made $438 million
Whoa.
in the first quarter alone. In 2025, they added nearly 1,000 new employees, largely due to becoming the majority owners of Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, the parent company of the Toronto Maple Leafs and Raptors. They also own 100% of the Toronto Blue Jays, whose run to the World Series saw their media revenues substantially increase, but their media expenses are also going up big time, with a new NHL national TV deal set to kick in next season, costing $11 billion over 12 years, Jeff.
Whoa.
Double the past price.
Holy cow, $11 billion to go to Gary Bettman and the hockey crew. Oh, Canada, our jobs are gone again. But hockey, it's hockey. Come on. What do you want? Do you want a job or do you want hockey? Hockey, hockey, hockey. Of course we want hockey. It's who we are. Hockey land. In all seriousness, though, you got to feel for some of these employees. It's a scary walk to work today. Scary drive to work today. Everybody's going to be talking about it around the water cooler. And I'm very curious to know what the buyouts are going to look like. That is huge. That is a huge amount of people that are going to either have to take the buyout or be let go. And I quickly wanted to do a little bit of investigating as to whether or not Rogers is one of the biggest employers in Canada. And actually, they're not. Actually, Rogers isn't even in the top 10. Do you know who Canada's biggest employer is in the private sector? Take a guess. Take your best shot at who you think Canada's biggest private employer is. Companies. Think companies. This is not government. Take a guess. Kim Olchuk, good morning on Facebook. Isn't that something? Rogers just outside the top 10. Just outside the top 10. Tosh thinks Amazon's a great guess. Amazon is in the top 10, Tosh. It is in the top 10. Restaurant Brands International employs about 30,000. That is your Burger King, Tim's, Popeyes, and a host of other all grouped together. Restaurant Brands International is at number 10. At number 9 is Amazon. Actually, Bell isn't in the top 10 anymore because of their recent layoffs. Bell and Rogers weren't in they're just outside the top 10. They'd be top 15. So you got Restaurant Brands International at number 10. Amazon is at number 9. At number 8, employing 50,000 people, is the Canadian Tire Corporation. That includes Sport Chek, Mark's Work Wearhouse, and a giant retail network. But they're not number 1. Number 8 is Canadian Tire. Number 7 is Scotiabank. You're richer than you think. At number 6, TD Bank with 90,000. Just over 90 is RBC. But actually, the largest telecom, I had no idea this was the case, for employees is TELUS. They're at number 4 with 100,000 in their global workforce. But in the top 3 biggest private employers in Canada, 2 of them are American, actually. So I found that rather interesting. At number 3 is McDonald's at over 100,000. Walmart is about 120,000. But far and away, the number 1 top 10 private employer, yeah, Janine's got it, is Loblaws. About 250,000 between Superstore, No Frills, Shoppers Drug Mart now. Loblaws owns the private job market in this country with 250,000 staff. Huge company. Imagine being at that staff Christmas party. Come on, there's no building you could have. If you wanted to have a Christmas party for Loblaws, 250,000. Is there football stadiums that would? Is there any stadium in the world? There's probably a big soccer stadium that we could. No, there's no modern stadium. In Michigan, they have a football stadium that's 107,000. So we'd have to have the Christmas party in shifts. Friday would be Western Canada, and then Saturday would be Eastern Canada, and then, but you'd have to go to Michigan. There's a cricket stadium called Narendra Modi Stadium that can hold 132,000 people. That's the one we would need. Quentin says, funny how if a bank was eliminating jobs, people would cheer, but it's hockey, so now it's a tragedy. Okay. No, we can't. They're not eliminating jobs from the hockey. They're protecting the hockey. Keep the hockey. It's sacred. Are you new? It's sacred. 11 billion Rogers paid for NHL. They've got it locked down. And yeah, we'll have to see if that pays off for them. When they signed that deal, I went, oh, I don't know about that, Tim. Because at the end of the day, you can have the rights to watch it. Are 2 questions. Are people going to pay to watch hockey, or is piracy going to be an issue? And number 2, if you are going to put it on your sports channels, are businesses going to be healthy enough to advertise? Because when the economy goes south and businesses struggle, one of the first things they pull back on is marketing and advertising. And that could make it very tough to pay that $11 billion bill for the NHL stuff they bought. So anyway, our thoughts are with the Rogers crew. I hope that everything is okay. I hope these packages are fantastic. And you know what? Glass half full. Thank God they offered them and didn't just come in and wipe out half the company. That would have been catastrophic. That's like over 10,000 jobs. So at least there's a buy out there. We'll see how that plays out. Maybe there'll be a lineup. Maybe some people will be excited about a potential early retirement. We'll see how that goes. I can tell you I'm upset at Vegas. I was excited when they did the all-inclusive. They've moved to an all-inclusive model. We've got casinos doing Canadian at par. But MGM is saying goodbye to the buffets. Bye-bye buffets. But I love the buffets. I love them. Why are you doing this? I know that food is expensive. We'll discuss next hour. Also, the supersized sinkhole Susie in Winnipeg. Holy cow, she had to be rescued. We have got the footage of the dramatic rescue of this woman taken from the sinkhole. And A baby born at 40,000 feet. It's happened again. You've heard the stories about babies being born in the backseat of cars, also babies being conceived in backseats of cars. This is on an airplane. I'm sure there's been some conceptions at the Mile High Club, but this is not anything like that. This is, I am pregnant. I need to get somewhere fast. I'm going to get on an airplane. I'm surprised she was allowed to do that. Doesn't matter. Baby is fine. And there is a little bundle of joy in the world. It's a great story. That'll all be in hour 2. It's only for VIPs. I apologize. We have to kick everybody out except for the Twitch people. You get to stay. You're a VIP. Thank you so much. Goodbye, everybody else on TikTok, on X. Thank you. Get some Smile Cookies in you. A Smile Cookie Week. Smile Cookies. Look at these cookies. Thank you. And moving over to Twitch, you can lurk in at TylerGlenShow.com. Have a great day, guys. Okay, moving on over to YouTube. Thank you. Goodbye. See you later. You can watch on the website, too.